It's Derby Day tomorrow in Manchester as Man City and Man U collide at the Etihad. Let's try and make a combined 11 from both teams now. We're only allowed to use players though who are fit, so we're not using anyone who's injured and suspended currently. In goal, both did sign goalkeepers on deadline day, but according to Ruben Amorim, Bayern is still going to play tomorrow at the Etihad. Questions over if Donnarumma is going to make his debut or not as well, but I'm going to pick him for this one. Donnarumma versus Bayern, no competition. One just won the Champions League. It's got to be Donnarumma, of course. I'm going to try and match teams up in formation, so I've gone for a three at the back for both teams. Kushinov versus De Ligt. Kushinov does come in after missing a chunk over the back of the last season, but De Ligt's been Man U's main man at the back. Probably their best centre-half. It's got to be the Dutchman. Ruben Diaz versus Leny Yoro. Probably in 10 years we maybe could be a more fairer debate, but Ruben Diaz all the way. Premier League experience, and he tops this one. Josko Gvardiol versus Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw plays more as a left-sided centre-half now in this Man U formation, but yeah. Gvardiol, one of the most expensive defenders of all time. He proves it, he's excellent. Of course, it's going to be the Croatian. Into midfield now, Oscar Bob versus Bryan Mbeumo. Oscar Bob had a bit of a time out of injury. Again, similar to Yoro and Diaz debate, maybe in a few years, who knows. But Mbeumo, player of the month for Man U in August. And yeah, going to go for Mbeumo on this one. Johnny Rinders versus Manuel Ugarte. Rinders has come in and been absolutely excellent for Man City, especially that debut against Wolves. Going to go for him on this occasion. Rodri versus Casemiro. Probably 5-7 years ago, Real Madrid Casemiro probably won this very close, but Rodri's current Ballon d'Or holder. Man City fell apart with him last season. It's got to be him, of course. Battle of the youngsters, Rico Lewis versus Patrick Dorgu. Dorgu's looked better than he did back in the last season. Rico Lewis has been excellent for Man City, though. There was a reason they didn't send him to Forest. I think Lewis, this was probably the hardest one to pick. He edges it just for me in this one. Phil Foden versus Bruno Fernandes. If we're talking about the Foden from a few seasons ago, we would have cleared this, but Bruno, Mr. Consistent for Man United. Foden's nowhere near the levels he was a couple of seasons ago. Injuries haven't helped, but it's going to be the Man U skipper who edges this one. Jeremy Doku versus Amad Diallo. Diallo cost a hero in this fixture last season. Doku is okay. We all joke with the fullbacks over 30 plays well, but decent wing on his day. Amad Diallo, though, I think he's been excellent for Man U, especially that back half last season. They really missed him when he was out injured. I think he just pitched Doku in this one. Haaland versus Benjamin Sesko. The battle for the main men up front, but no competition. Haaland scored 5 in midweek. Premier League goal machine, of course, it's going to be the big Norwegian. And there we have it. There is my combined Manchester Derby 11. Just a reminder, it's only players who are currently available, who are currently fit or not suspended. Who makes your combined 11? Let me know in the comments below.